Now, the green hydrogen energy market has the export potential of some $300 billion in revenue for Africa. And that's according to a new report released on Thursday at the opening of the Green Hydrogen Energy Summit in Cape Town, South Africa. Africa's energy ministers, policymakers, energy producers and investors are meeting to discuss the potential impact of green hydrogen on African economies and what urgent action steps are needed. Let's take a listen.
As we all come together from around the world to talk about the future of our planet and the role that green hydrogen is going to play on our planet, I definitely want to report back to you as the Premier of the Western Cape, and perhaps one or two things that we've done here. You would remember that I did say at that first conference that it doesn't help if we all get together and look at the global markets and we look at the opportunities that we have here in the southern part of the continent of Africa, when we look at the Northern Cape's opportunity of solar radiation and what that can mean for energy, when we look at the wind from the other capes, or we look at the ports from the Eastern Cape, the Western Cape, and the potential of ports in the Northern Cape, when we look at that partnership with the Namibian colleagues and what they are already doing and really doing well at, we cannot export green hydrogen or derivatives thereof when we ourselves in South Africa have load shedding. And Minister, thank you very much. We have definitely gone a lot further. We do not have load shedding in South Africa at the moment, because that would not be right for our citizens in our country. And so we've shown that we can get it done. Here in the Western Cape, we're also playing our part. We already 2,000 megawatts into our own plans here in our municipalities across the province. And if we don't get water and energy right, we can't create the investment climate that we all need and that green hydrogen needs to take us forward. We also have our growth for jobs strategies in place. And I would like to report back after that first green hydrogen conference that we are also playing our part in making sure that the companies like Karen, who are already showing pilot projects in green hydrogen. I want to think of Denel and Rheinmetall, who are also showing and already producing green hydrogen projects. This shows the commitment to not just talk, it is about action.
We gather at a time when our continent is called upon to define not only how we respond to the global energy transition, but how we lead it and how it is positioned to lead Africa's inclusive growth, industrialization, and development narrative towards an AU Agenda 2063. The energy complex has become a consequential feature of global geopolitical orientation, a tool for economic diplomacy, and a weapon of trade discrimination and preferential treatment. The evolving energy complex offers unparalleled opportunities for the continent and her people. The fact that the continent is home to mineral resources that will undergird the transition, including unmatched renewable energy assets, places the continent front center of a reimagined energy future. The continent should enter the energy discourse better aligned, coordinated, ambitious, informed of the continent. More fundamentally, green hydrogen offers an opportunity to reverse the logic of dependency that has historically defined Africa's insertion into the global economy. Instead of reinforcing extractive patterns, Africa can lead with an agenda of beneficiation, regional integration, and sovereign industrial development. We must be unapologetic in demanding a fair place at the green negotiating table. Africa's role in the global energy transition cannot be one of accommodation. It must be one of agency. Our narrative must be led by African voices, grounded in African realities. and committed to African futures. As the world seeks new energy alliances and supply chains, Africa must shape its energy destiny through solidarity, strategy, statecraft, turning the promise of green energy into a pillar of continental prosperity. For South Africa, this is equally not a conceptual debate. It is a foundational pillar of our long-term planning trajectory. The medium-term development plan of the 7th administration outlines 3 national priorities, namely inclusive growth and job creation, reducing poverty and the high cost of living, and building a capable and developmental state. Green hydrogen speaks to all 3. It has the potential to drive new industrial value chain, power low carbon infrastructure, and unlock skills and employment in both traditional and emerging sectors. Today, we also launched 2 critical installments in our approach to harnessing the renewable sector to drive green hydrogen production.
Our beloved continent, Africa, the cradle of humanity, as our premier said here, is uniquely positioned to become a major player in green hydrogen because it has abundant renewable resources that manifest themselves in high solar irradiation, strong winds, and hydropower potential. The vast land of our continent has also, or it lends itself to large-scale renewable energy projects. We are therefore perfectly placed